our own maybe distorted myths, and where we don't have them, probably our state reflects that.
If you break up a tribe, they lose their religious ideas, the treasure of their old tradition, and they feel out of form completely. They lose their raison d'etre. All the meaning goes out of their life. It does not make sense anymore, because we infect them with our own insanity.
Traditional tribal people understand the importance of retaining their religions and staying close to their myth. Jung recognized Mountain Lake's idea that the Pueblo Indians think with the heart as a source of psychological health. Jung produced images and mythological symbols as his patients did. He painted, sculpted, and carved the most important characters and images from his inner life. His travels had confirmed his views that in more primitive societies, myths and archetypes still had a force. In Europe, mythology was no longer a living influence. Dr. Gerhard Adler.
Most of all in his journey, both to Pueblos and to Rudoni's, he learned to look at the Europeans, Europeans, as a white man, we may say, as from outside. And he saw that this was quite wrong to believe that the white man had all the truth.
Today, the idea that man does not have all the truths or all the answers seems commonplace. Jung looked to man's lost psychic origins to restore some balance. However, some Jungian analysts now argue that we are still ruled by myth, but by a new myth, and we are unaware of the fact. Analyst James Hillman.
Yes, the modern man had lost his myth, had lost his sense of myth. But you see, we've moved that. Now we realize that technology is our myth. The myth is always the thing you're in and don't know it's a myth.
Has science replaced religion in that sense?
Yes, for most people, science is their religion.
The same thing applies to science fiction. It's a modern mythology. And I think it's safe to say that science fiction, in all its various forms and variations, does have one basic recurring theme. It's the theme of extraterrestrial intelligence in one form or another. It has a multitude of forms it can take, but that's the basic idea. And that's highly significant psychologically, because it demonstrates that The second center of the psyche, the self, is all ready to be discovered.
Young, kind of sparky, spanking clean young hero questing. Kind of, you have the wise old man. You have all these loose archetypes of the culture. To see myth as something that's happening all the time, that myths are being made all the time. So that it's sort of interesting when a movie becomes not a kind of updated depiction of an old myth, but creates its own new myth.
Mythology is always present. It's like asking, is matter present in today's world? Yes, of course.
Science is man's current authority. It's the one thing that is believable now. It's our reality, and we can't escape that.
You see, there is only one constant, one universal. It is the only real truth. Causality. Action, reaction, cause and effect.
Everything begins with choice.
No, wrong. Choice is an illusion created between those with power and those without.
The world hangs on the field of head, and that is the psyche of man. And so it is demonstrated to us in our days what the power of psyche is for man. How important it is to know something about it, but we know nothing about it. Nowadays we are not threatened by elementary catastrophes. There is no such thing as an H-bomb. That is all man's doing.
Yeah.
We are the great danger. The psyche is the great danger. What if something goes wrong with the psyche?